What's up, everybody? Got another bag review for you today. We've got a sling here made from ALPAKA. This is called the Bravo Sling Max V2. It's has a 10-liter capacity and it retails for $139 directly from their website. You can also purchase it on Amazon if you want. It comes in a color of, this is kind of like a dark gray. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, leave a like, and give some feedback in the comments below. Now let's get right into it. All right, let's talk about the exterior of this bag and the materials. The materials of this, I think it's something that they call like an X-Pack material. I think that's not just another name for a very highly durable ripstop form of nylon, and the outside of it is made out of that material just as well as the inside as well. It's soft, very comfortable to the touch. The bottom of the bag itself also has a rubber bottom, so if you put your bag or if there's anything wet on the table or anything like that, you don't have to worry about the bag itself getting wet, anything on the inside, because you've got this rubber bottom on the bag. There is, on the other side of the bag, you've got a grab handle for quick grabbing of this, and you can also use this to put over your luggage, your spinner luggage, the retractable handle. You can this serves as a luggage strap as well. Then you have on the side here, there is also a nifty little USB-C connector for charging any of your items externally. Plug it in from USB-C, which is quite nice. And this little container here also is pretty cool because you can open this up and it houses a little pin. You can hold a little pin thing here for getting your SIM cards out of your phone, and that's to quick release them. And then there's also little slots here for SD cards. So that's pretty neat. It's hidden away in the USB-C outlet of the bag. And then lastly, the strap. The strap is very heavily padded. There's tons of latch points on the padded portion of the strap itself. And the straps can actually be easily removed through two buttons here. You can pull them off like that. Pretty easy. And then putting it back on is just as simple as lining up the buttons, and then it's getting it back on there, and it's on there nice and snug. The strap also has a magnetic release system, and I'll show you that in a little bit more detail later, but it's pretty neat. You can get this on and on really quick, but I'll show you all that later. There is one last thing. There is a little buckle right here, and this is for an adder if you want to purchase separately. You attach one of those, I guess it's like a chest strap that attaches to the sling itself so it doesn't move around. It's a crossbody strap to keep it in place. But that is a separate attachment that you can purchase separately. All right, let's get into all the pockets and the features of this bag. I'm going to talk about all the different pockets that this bag has. So first of all, we'll start off with the smaller one, the smaller exterior pockets. First pocket that you'll have is on the back side. You've got a hidden pocket here, and you can open that, and it's about as deep as my hand plus a little bit more. My wrist goes all the way inside of here, and it covers the entire length of the bag. So it's a pretty good size. You can put passports, anything you want hidden away in here. That's the first little compartment there. Then you have another zippered pocket on the outside of the back side. It's kind of hidden away also. And this one is quite large. It is fully padded, and it is very, very soft on the inside. It has a nice felt material. And then there is some organization in here too. You could put a other items like your power bank or anything like that, but there are organizational features within this. Moving to the front of the bag, you have another pocket on the very front, a smaller one. This is, I think, this is probably going to be your primary storage area for all the little knickknacks that you have. There's plenty of space in here and plenty of pockets that will give you places to put all kinds sorts of little things, smaller items, and little pens, pencils, anything you want in there. And then there's also a magnetic. They've got their patented magnetic attachment collection where you can put your keychain on there, or not your keychain, but your key onto this, and then when you want to put it, it's quick, easy. It's a magnetic connection, so you can pull it, it won't come off. But if you do it that way, there's a certain way you pull it off, it comes off very easily. All right. There are no additional zipper pockets in here, but there are plenty of pockets in here. Now moving on to the main compartment. The main compartment is massive. It's got lots of areas to store things to as well. There's also your cord on the inside that you would connect your power bank to. That would feed the power to the external port, the USB-C port. And then there's another sleeve in here that you can fit. It's completely padded and it's very, very soft also again, with that very nice fleece, like felt-like material. But you can put your tablet or your laptop in here. And I'll go to that here shortly. I'll show you what it looks like when you put either one of those things in there. One thing I did forget to mention that I wanted to note is that everything on the interior of this bag is color coded. It's not dark, it's like a light blue. I think depending on the color of bag that you get, if you get like a different color, some of them might have orange on the inside, but it's nice that they have a different color, like a very bright color on the inside, so it makes it easier to look for things when you're trying to dig around inside of the bag itself. I also want to mention that all the zippers here are, I believe they are YKK, but they are all waterproof, except for the back, except for the back hidden one. That one's not. That one's actually hidden away, so it doesn't get, water won't actually hit it as easily. But everything else is waterproof, and all these zippers, not all, but the main one and the front one have little loops in them for you to place your lock into for more security. So these zippers are lockable. Yeah, I think that about covers all the features for the pockets. Let's go into my my final thoughts and my rating for the bag. So I'm gonna do a capacity test for this. I have, as you can see on this table, I've got plenty of items that I would stick into this bag. So I'll start off with the smaller things. So in the front pocket, I'm gonna go ahead and put I'll go ahead and put my phone in the front pocket here. And this is an external light for a camera. Close that up. And then the main compartment, I'm gonna have my Nintendo Switch. Put that in there. The power bank. This is a EDC with all my cables and that sort of thing in here, charging cables. Put that in there. Sunglasses. Camera. This is my Osmo Action 5 Pro 5. Something like that. And then if I want to slip my iPad Pro 11-inch, I can easily put that in here. Put that in there. Close that up. Put this in here like this. Put that there like that. Okay. So there you go, all filled up. I probably have about, I don't know, 10 to 15 pounds worth of stuff in here. Fully packed to the brim. Ideally, you probably wouldn't be carrying that much stuff with you. If you're just using this as a day pack, you probably wouldn't put that much stuff in there. But let's say you're traveling, you might have, you know, a bit more stuff in it. But anyways, this is what it looks like when it's fully packed. I did want to show you that in this bag, you can actually put either your iPad 11-inch Pro. That fits in there simple, no problem. And I do have, I believe this is a 15-inch laptop. You can actually put this in here as well if you decided you wanted to travel with your laptop. It goes in there pretty easily too. You can zip this up, not a problem. So yeah, whether you have a laptop or a tablet, there's just definitely more than enough space to fit those in the sleeve. Dimensions of this bag are 15.4 inches in width, 10.2 inches in height, and 5.5 inches in depth. All right, so I've got this loaded up with stuff. I'm gonna show you what it looks like when you put this on. It's really easy to get this on. You just kind of throw it over your shoulder, and I have it already on here. Pretty easy. The good thing about slings is, especially if you're a videographer or anything like that, you can get access to your stuff pretty quickly, because you know, when you're walking around, you may have it like to your side, but if you just want to access stuff really fast, you just spin it over and you can open it like this really easy and gain access to whatever you need. And that's part of the uniqueness of the design, because it's got like a bucket design where the top opening is kind of like a circular opening. It's like a bucket. You can easily access it. It's really nice. But this is what it looks like when you're wearing it. It's really comfortable because the strap that it comes with is extremely padded, so it's very comfortable on your shoulders. Most bags, at least most bags that I've seen, sling bags, unless they're super expensive, they're gonna have a pretty cheap strap, or it's not gonna be very padded. The other way you can take this on and off also quickly, and to be honest, I don't use it that often, is the quick magnetic release. You can just pull off like that. It's off. And then if you want to put it back on, you just go like this, and then just snap that on place, and it's in, and it's secure. I do want to talk one last thing, is the strap itself. I assume it fits most everybody in the lengths that it's given, but there is adjustability to it, but it's very small. There's not a lot of adjustability to this. So depending on your body type, I honestly think that this fits most people's body type, regardless of how tall or short you are, but it's not going to get very long. If you're like super tall and you're like a super giant, you can't expect to do a lot of adjustments to this. That's the only thing I wanted to mention about the strap. I've already traveled with this bag a couple of times. What I usually do, I use this bag mainly for when I'm walking around during the day, to carry all my video equipment, like my action camera, my power banks, my phone, anything else that I have, I carry in this like as a day pack. So when I'm gonna travel, when I want to bring this along with me, it's easily, you can flatten this out and stick it into your check-in luggage pretty easily. And then when you get to your destination, you simply just take it out and use it as your day bag. I've used this on I don't know how many trips, but it's been a few, and you can't even tell that it's been used. It almost still looks brand new. The only thing I would say that this bag is bigger than most sling bags that you'll come across, and so for a day bag it could be a little bit too big, and that's why I actually have another alpaca bag that I probably use a bit more often, because it's not quite as big as this. All the stuff that I carry when I'm just walking around during the day can fit into this plus more, and I don't know that I really need that much space. But yeah, just so you know, this is, its capacity is 10 liters, which is kind of a lot for a day bag, a sling bag. So yeah, just be aware of that. All right, so for my final thoughts on this bag, Alpaca in general, I've got multiple Alpaca bags, and every single Alpaca bag I have is, you know, outside of maybe one or two, have been like awesome. The way Alpaca designs their stuff, they keep the customer in mind, and I don't know, their approach to designing these bags is just like real practical. Everything about their designs just makes sense. And this bag itself is no different. It's got tons of compartments, and not only are the number of pockets like more than enough that you actually need, but the inside of the bags themselves are just like well thought out. The materials are all top quality. It's super padded. I mean, everything just seamlessly works. Super comfortable to wear. Don't ever have to worry about it looking like it's getting trashed or it wearing out. I mean, it's just everything about it's top quality, like I said. And for the price to quality ratio, this is the best. I think Alpaca probably puts out the best product. Their bags are not like, they're priced just right. At $139, you can find Osprey bags and other sling or other manufacturers that are making sling bags for that. At that price point, theirs are like way lower quality and not as good as this. So you know, I'm giving this a firmly for its purpose as a bigger sling bag. I give this an easy 9 out of 10 rating. As always, if you found this video to be helpful, then go ahead and hit that like button down below, and please consider subscribing to our channel. See you in our next review.